Hi, hello, welcome back to Bioenergetics with me, Devaraj. Today we're going to do a 5-minute arm stretch, and it works these muscles up here, the trapezoids and the muscles around the shoulder blades and the lower neck. And this is a really key area of the body, you know. What you'll see in bioenergetics with a good teacher is they work certain areas of the body where there tends to be a lot of holding. And that holding comes from the way that we're regulating and controlling our personality. Now, this area of the body around here is highly associated with fear and with holding in. You know, the throat, the neck, around the back in the trapezoids up here, controlling your emotions, not really being open to take risks. I've been talking quite a bit recently about underachievement and how you break out of patterns of underachievement. And out there on YouTube, there's a lot of people talking about, how you can alter your thinking patterns, and that's all great. But of course, all the bad negative thinking patterns that you had in the past, or the trauma that you've been through as a child, the conditioning you received from your parents is stored in the muscle system. And this area of the body in particular relates to keeping small, keeping hidden. If you really want to step up in life and come out and show yourself, you're going to have to, face your fear. You're going to have to come out, do stuff which maybe people don't agree with. You're going to have to be subject to the reflections, positive and negative, of other people, and yet still be able to move forwards. And what will support you in this is getting these muscles open. So this is a very simple exercise, but it can be surprisingly challenging. People, guys that have got big muscles out here, sometimes they come to my groups, we do a little arm stretch, and they're out of it in about 2 minutes. It's because they've just been armoring their body. They're not actually opening the muscle system, opening the body. So all you're going to do is stand upright with your feet firm on the floor, and you're just going to stretch your arms straight up vertical. It's rather as though, basically, I'm just demoing in a minute, you don't have to start yet. You've got cords tied around your wrists and they're pulling your arms up. And once you've got them up as high as you can, you stretch your arms back. And you stand, you have a little bit of flex in the knees. And in this position, you breathe through the mouth and maintain the stretch. Okay, so get yourself ready. I'm going to put on a 5-minute ding track. And we're just going to breathe our way through for 5 minutes. And I want you to keep your arms right up and stretched back behind the ears as much as you can. A little bit of flex in the knees and breathe. Right, let's get the ding track on. Okay, so we're ready. So lift your arms right up. Literally as though there's cords tied around your wrists pulling you towards the ceiling. And you just stand. And have maybe a tiny bit of flex in the knees. Really stretch the arms up and then stretch from back behind the ears. It's a two-way stretch. And breathe and feel your body. Breathing through the mouth. Keep the arms right up, right up. Keep checking them. As you find bits of your arms or your shoulders, the back of your neck starting to ache, instead of contracting your breathing, breathe more deeply. Take a risk, have courage, and breathe more. Big breaths out through the mouth, in through the mouth. And direct your awareness into the areas of muscles that are aching. My arms came forwards a little bit then. It's very easy. You drop the position. Stretch the arms right up. Stretch them up vertical. Pull the arms back and breathe. Feel those muscles that are getting achy as they stretch, so they can start to release some of the holding. And to assist this, you need to feel in there and breathe. Breathe like an animal. Keeping those arms stretched up. By now, maybe the resistance stories have started. It's a very good awareness exercise. You can understand your own mind, understand your own defensive layer. Understand all the escape routes your mind makes so you don't face yourself. And from that understanding, you have a choice when they come up. Maybe they come up at other times in your life. You get to recognize the stories that your mind habitually plays to get you to drop the exercise, to get you to stop facing yourself, and then you have a choice. Breathe out through the mouth deep. Check your stretch. Arms up and arms back, high as you can. Like there's cords pulling your shoulders, pulling your wrists up. Heels still on the floor. A little bit of throat release there. And breathe through the mouth nice and deep. Big breaths like an animal, like you've been underwater and you just came up and you're breathing for air. What we learn to do is to contract our breathing under stress, but then we just lock the holding patterns in our body. So here, challenge yourself to breathe. Maintain the stretch. Right up, high as you can. Check it. Don't just ask your mind if you're doing it all right. It'll probably lie to you. Stretch up, high as you can and back. High as you can and back, and breathe. Ah. 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 It's good to make a little bit of sound from your throat. Ah. We're trying to also open our throat, feeling like, hey, we have the right to speak. Have the right to open our body. Feel it. Breathe also deep down into your belly. Ah, ah. Keep the stretch going high as you can and breathe. So these are the two elements of these kind of challenge exercises. Maintaining the stretch to the max, right to the edge of what you can do, and also breathing deep. Breathe deep. You don't achieve much if you maintain the stretch and you freeze, and you don't achieve much if you breathe deep but you drop the stretch, and you achieve jack shit if you don't do either of those. But if you do both, then you really start to achieve. You start to face yourself. Ah, big breaths. Yes, you can do it. Big breaths, and start to say those words. If you're in a space where you can make a bit of sound, start to say, yes, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Change some of the old patterns that we hold in our shoulders, the old kind of patterns of a contracting, collapsing pattern. No more collapsing for me. I can do it. I can face myself. I can move forward step by step. Oh dear, we've got to 5 minutes already. What a drag. Okay, so slowly let your arms down, feeling your body the whole way. And then just come to have a little feel into your legs and have a little shake. Wow, it's 5 minutes. That was easy, huh? Next time we'll do an 8-minute one and then we'll work up from there. Keep breathing nice and deep. And when you breathe, try and feel down into your belly. This helps everything integrate at a bodily level. And then, your mind comes back up and you just feel, yeah, good. You got energy. You've been through a process. You did it. Okay, guys. I'm going to do some more of these challenge exercises soon, working with the arch in particular and working with these arm stretches. So you can do it. Remember that. Breathe and feel.